Okay, so if we open, whoa, look at that. That is so cool. So this is EBO X from a company called Enabot, one of the most anticipated, most excited robot of 2023. And I'm sure many of you must have heard about this robot by now because it's currently on a crowdfunding campaign. It already smashed the target and the funding is going up and up as we speak. So this is basically a robot assistant that could actually help look after your elders, your child, and it's also could do the mapping by using the V-SLAM and so on. So there's so many things you could explore with this robot. So enough said, let's explore what this can do. So let's bring out the crystal ball, shall we? Wow, that's a very good weight, so you can feel the quality behind it. So if we were to pull out the sticker here, this is the privacy button. So if you're concerned about your privacy, press this one. Volume up and down for the speaker, pause or play, resume play. I believe if you tap here, that will trigger the Alexa. These are the 4 microphones, okay? So if you will press that, that's really nice. This is the gimbal here, so we could balance it off. And also the great 8 megapixel camera. And I don't know whether you can see that here. This is the fall prevention sensor there. On the back-end side, we actually have 2 infrared receiver modules. This is where you put in your memory card, air outlet. This is a really good quality Harman speaker actually. And this is the touch sensor. And lastly, this is the power on and off. And if you're not happy with the settings, you could always reset it. And a really good quality wheels as well. If we were to take out the rest of the package, I'm sure this will be the power supply plug, which is the UK version. Thank you very much, very considerate. And this will be EBO X charging dock. And we all know that this is a unique symbol telling EBO X where the charging dock is. So EBO X will follow through this symbol and will land here. So this will basically be meeting these 2 here to wireless charge EBO X. And on the bottom side of it, we can see that you plug in your power supply here, and then you can take out this sticker so that there will be more firm attachment to the floor. So we got a really nice LED feature on the charging dock. And before we actually connected to the charging dock, I forgot to mention there's this obstacle prevention sensor here and also additional speaker at the front as well. So this is going to be really cool with sound quality. But let's place EBO X here. The camera's moving. That's quite cool. I think that was just a test. And then we got finally EBO X light coming out with 2 eyes on it. Okay, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, so we got rather colorful EBO X light coming out. So now we're looking at the app. We need to add EBO X to the app, connect it. So please make sure the robot light is flashing. It is indeed. Press next and allow. Yep, that's pretty cool. So save, yes, continue. And then we are all set up with the Wi-Fi, so let's press next. So basically you need to show this QR code to EBO X.
Networking success.
Okay, that's all connected, well done. So we got a celebration to confirm. Nice. So we've got to save that. And now we could set up the Amazon Alexa on it. So this is the main page of EBO X. You can see the model number is 99C for mine. The microphone and also the speaker is disabled, but the camera and the video is on. That's why you can see the camera view here. We got the EBO albums and share management as well. Share management page, you can click on that, and then you can also add local friends. So if you were to click on this, that's not on the list at the moment because you have to press the add. So you can add app friends and also local members as well. So to show you how you can add your members onto this system, I actually took my selfie as an avatar and a username of LJP Tech, but it's not enrolled at the moment. So if I were to click on that, it will basically ask you to agree on 2 things in the bottom and show you how you can actually register yourself. So if we begin registration, you can actually see my face detected by the EBO X 8 megapixel camera. So that's how you actually register yourself. Okay, so if we were to go to the Alexa page, yes, so you can see EBO X is responding to my Alexa command, and these are some of the tricks and the skills that you can learn related to EBO X. Next page is for customizing EBO X color. So currently it's actually on the dreamy starry sky. You can change it to spring and different colors as well. If you were to click on it, these are the different tones of color that you can choose. So if I were to click on double color number 3 and then apply, you can see that EBO X now changed to green. But if we were to change it to this one, it's now back to that purplish sort of color. Now this is a bit more reddish. Let's do for the green. So this is how you can change the color of EBO X. You can also adjust the brightness of it as well by using this. Also the waist light rhythm as well. That could also change into 3 different kind, I believe, no 4. And then you can change it to an ambient light as well. You can rotate the actual visual of EBO X and adjust the volume by scrolling up and down on this side as well. And then we got the quiet mode on, touch areas, WLAN, Bluetooth, WLAN, sorry, and then sound source location and about the EBO X. So if we were to go to the main page and click on the actual camera view, you will get this full screen with all the controllers. So just to sum it up to you, this is actually auto tracking button. This is to go back to the charging dock. This is to come out of the charging dock position of the camera. That's very cool. And this one is to go back to the original position. So on the control panel, top right hand side corner, if you click on the adjustment button, on the media side, you can readjust the chat volume and also the resolution as well to UHD, FHD, HD, SD, and auto. The shooting mode, you can actually choose to do auto, daylight, and night. Now the night vision is very interesting. So if you click on that, you can actually see the main screen turning into black and white, which means the night vision is on. Actually on the 8 megapixel gimbal unit, you can see these red lights on. So if we were to put that back into the normal auto or daylight settings, we got the color back on, okay, with the click sound from the gimbal. Now next one is the watermark and distortion correction and the flicker adjustment as well. If we go to the remote control, you can actually adjust the moving speed. Now I actually turned off the anti-collision and also the anti-drop assistance, but if I were to turn this on, this will actually protect EBO X more, okay? Now the steering panel, you can actually choose either double or left and right, and the auxiliary setting as well, you can change the view and so on. So let's make EBO X come out of the charging dock by going to the app and pressing this button here. So you can see that EBO X just came out and has stopped. And the opposite, so if we were to press the app for EBO X to go back to the charging dock, you can see now EBO X will be rotating around, trying to find that symbol over there. And it has almost found it. And now it's found the symbol. What it's going to do is going to hit back and rotate slowly. And then it's going to speed up and then hit back to the charging dock. So there you go. It has firmly landed on the charging dock. That was a very quick maneuver result indeed. Okay, so as you can see from my smartphone view that I'm going to turn on the pose recognition on, and also I'm going to deliberately fall down to see whether EBO X can detect my fall so that it could alert me technically if I'm going to be away. Okay, so if I were to fall down, yep, so you can see that EBO X is actually alerting me on my smartphone. So all I need to do is answer that, and then basically I will be connected on my smartphone to be able to see what's going on EBO X point of view. So that's brilliant. It just proves that it works. Facing it towards to the mic, and wow, so I could actually hear the alert saying that EBO X99C has detected someone is crying. Please connect to your, let's actually scroll that up again. Please connect it to your robot to check as soon as possible. So I got alert on my smartwatch. So that actually popped up on my smartphone as well. So if I were to click on that, then basically you can see from the top of the log of all the records of the event that happens from my smartphone app for EBO X. So that's really clever indeed. So what I'm going to do is actually walk out of this room and then quietly turn on the intrusion detection on. Then I'm going to walk into the room. Okay, let's see if EBO X will be able to detect my movement. And yes, it can, and it says human. Okay, so I actually felt the buzz on my smartwatch, and as you can see, that's my smartwatch is alerting me that there has been a human detected. Okay, so let's actually scroll up again, saying that EBO X99C has detected someone staying in the restricted area. Okay, same for my smartwatch. On my smartphone, it also shows the alert. So if I were to click on that, you can see another 6 notification on the robots. It will actually let you know again with what's going on from the alert happening from EBO X. Okay, so at the moment we haven't turned on the VSLAM technology, but let's actually try that on. So now you can see EBO X is now departed from the charging dock. So it's trying to come near to the rather shallow barrier that I deliberately built for the review purpose. So it's actually moving forward and backwards. So that's really doing well. So this is so-called the VSLAM technology.